Hi, this is Patty, and today we're going to make a Valentine hug card. And let's put one in an envelope, and it's going to look something like this when you're done. I actually cut the ribbon so it's my entire arm span. I chose for mine to trace my hands and put the heart in there, and then I put a message in there. So what you have in your bags are a red envelope, some of the heart ribbon that you can cut if you don't want to make it as long as your arm span, that's fine. It's a little easier to work with. You have some glue dots. You have some stickers and 2 sheets each of pink, red, and white cardstock. And what you may choose to use from home, if you don't like the glue dots, you can use any kind of regular glue, Elmer's glue, fabric glue. You can decorate with anything if you've got, glitter at home, anything like that. Or if you've got your own ribbon, maybe some leftover from holiday gift wrapping, or some fancy tape, or even post-it notes, colored pencils, felt, or markers. So to get started, what I did was I traced my own hands and cut them out. Use that. And then I took one of the felt stickers and put it in the middle of the hand and made my own message on the cardstock, and I used the glue dots. And then I folded it up and put it in the envelope. And you can fold it up whatever way works best for you. With what I've got here folded up in here, this should work with just a regular first class 55-cent stamp. If you load up yours with a lot of decorations, it might take more postage. Okay, if you want to use heart shapes instead of the hands like I did, you could always trace, the heart stickers that I gave you. Some people can wonderfully, cut a square out of your cardstock or your paper, and then some people can just freehand cut the heart. I can't do that. There's a whole bunch of different ways on YouTube how to draw and cut out the perfect heart. The method that I found that I liked was to take some sort of round object, thinking about what size you want your heart, and some kind of straight edge. I've got a ruler here. So I then traced my lid here, and then I had to put the lid overlapping with my first circle here, and drew around this one, and then where the circles are intersecting, I put my straight edge, my ruler on that point, and drew a line straight down. Then I took my straight edge again and moved it so the edge of the ruler is touching the edge of the circle and the bottom of my point, and drew another line. The same thing on the other side. And then I use this as a template to cut out my heart shape. And this is what it looks like when it's finished. Then I use this to trace on my red cardstock to get these hearts. Now, if you wanted something smaller, what I did to get this smaller one is I traced on my paper the inside of the tape and got a small circle and then repeated the steps. You can see my lines on there where I got my little heart. Again, there's a whole bunch of ways to make a perfect heart. When you're using the glue dots, the easiest thing that I have found is to cut them individually or maybe two at a time, depending on what you're going to do with your heart. And it's kind of hard to see, but these are the sticky glue dot parts right where my fingers are. And then lay it down on there, and then slowly you have to maybe hold on to the dot a little bit and peel the paper off. And I got my glue dots on there, and then I can attach my ribbon or whatever. So it may take, on mine, I think I did 3 to attach the ribbon. You could also, if you want, you could decorate your envelope as well. If you're going to mail it, instead of drop it off at somebody's house, I would maybe be a little careful with how much you put on the outside, and maybe, you know, stay away from things that aren't flat or are glittery. It might be better on the envelope to draw something if you would like. So either way, you can take your, I'm just going to make this a short one here for an example. We can get our rest of our glue dots here. And lay those down. Peel off. So here's another variation that you can make. You might want to put your, you know, and decorate it however you want. Write your message maybe on one or both of the hearts, or again, you put a square or some shape in the middle to write your message on, and give it to somebody that you want to send a hug to, because we know we've all been socially distancing, and we can't really hug a lot of the people we love, and so it's just kind of a nice, I thought it was a nice idea in these pandemic times we're in, is to simulate a hug. So decorate as you like and enjoy.